Hello everyone, I am Asha Rani from Gujranwala Guru Nanak Khalsa College, Ludhiana, and the lecture for today is Introduction to Windows, which has been designed for the students of class BCA 1. So in this lecture, we will be just giving an introduction to Windows operating system, the name which already is being heard by almost everyone, a very widely used operating system, and the statistics shows कि almost 90% operating systems used on laptops or desktop is Windows. Other 10% share goes to the Mac OS or the Unix based operating system. So this lecture will be providing you a basic familiarity with this dominantly used operating system, Windows. So coming to the contents of this lecture, we'll be discussing first of all what is an operating system, because if we want to discuss Microsoft Windows, then you should be knowing what is an operating system. And the very common two terms used with Windows operating system is GUI and multitasking. So we will be discussing the both terms, what is the meaning of GUI and what is multitasking. Then we will have a brief tour of various versions released from Microsoft Corporation, the various versions of Windows, and also the hardware requirements for the installation of the Windows operating system. Now, what is an operating system? Operating system है क्या? An operating system is a mediator between the user and the computer hardware. नहीं, what does this mean? एक यूजर अगर कंप्यूटर हार्डवेयर के साथ कुछ भी इंटरेक्शन करना चाहता है, that hardware cannot work on its own. It needs some medium to work, and that medium is operating system. So operating system is basically a software that manages the computer hardware. As we can see from the diagram, it is basically a mediator between the hardware and application program. We have n number of users working on the computer system, and these n number of users can only interact with the hardware through operating system. So now operating system कर क्या रहा है? Operating system आपकी working को convenient बना रहा है. You can conveniently converse with the hardware of the system. दूसरी चीज क्या है? Efficiency. जो हार्डवेयर है उसकी एफिशिएंसी इंक्रीज कर देता है ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. जो भी सिस्टम के रिसोर्सेज हैं, जो भी उसके साथ रिसोर्सेज अटैच्ड हैं सिस्टम के, it ensures that they are utilized in an efficient manner. और एक और चीज है कि जो ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम जो अगर हम चूज करते हैं किसी भी हार्डवेयर के लिए, that operating system should have the ability to evolve, because it permits the effective development, testing and introduction of new system functions at the same time without interfering the systems. Like अब इतने updates आ जाते हैं. You have seen how many Windows updates are there. You have seen Android operating system which is operating in your mobile also. Updates आते रहते हैं after some time. What are those updates? Those updates are, they are adding new features without interfering the older features. So it is the basic requirement for an operating system that it should be convenient to use, it should be efficient to use, and it has the ability to evolve. Now coming on to our topic, these are some of the examples of operating system. Like we have Windows operating system, we have Linux based operating system, we have Apple iOS, We have Ubuntu, it is also a Linux-based operating system. We have Mint, it is also a Linux-based operating system, and also in mobiles we have Android operating system. So these are the few examples, and there are n number of operating systems, but we have to concentrate on the Windows. So what is Windows? Windows is a multitasking operating system which uses a graphical user interface to link the user to the computer. Now we have three terms in this definition of Windows. First is multitasking, second is operating system, and the third one is graphical user interface. So operating system we have already discussed, it is a system program. Next term is the multitasking. So let's discuss the term multitasking. Multi means many, task means work. So anything having the ability to perform more than one task can be set as multitasking. So we are saying that operating system, Windows operating system is multitasking operating system. Then what does it mean? It means it allows a user to perform more than one computer task, such as an application program, like you are opening word processor also. On the same time you are handling your emails in the web browsers, you have started your antivirus also. So these are different applications. So operating system is able to keep track of where you are in these tasks and allows you to go from one to the another without losing information. जैसे कि आपने वर्ड पे कुछ काम कर रहे हो और बीच में ही आपका ब्राउजर भी ओपन है and you need some information from browser, you just shift from there and you just open the browser and search your information, and when you come back to the word processor, your things are as it is without the loss of information. So multitasking is a logical extension of multi-programming systems that supports multi-programs to run concurrently. These programs are running concurrently, like word processor is also running, the emails are being handled, you have opened your web browser and the antivirus. So these things are running concurrently. So multitasking is a technique which share common processing resources such as CPU. These tasks are being accomplished by CPU. CPU is hardware, operating system is software. So these both are interacting you to provide the multitasking environment. So this is the meaning of multitasking. Now coming on to the graphical user interface. Nowadays it's very easy to tell you what is graphical interface. I can have click over here, I can have click over there, I can go from this icon to that icon. This is all, we have the visual components in our computer software. We don't have to write any command on computer software on the system. It's all, we will click and then go, we'll touch it and then go, and it's very easy nowadays. So graphical user interface is a system of interactive visual components of computer software and computer. A GUI displays objects that convey information and represent action that can be taken by the user. These objects can change color, size or visibility when the user interacts with them. Like we have icons, we have cursors, we have buttons. These all are the components of graphical user interface. Now this is my desktop. Here I have different icons. I can click on any of the icons and get into the application. So this is the basically why I can use this interface, why I can click and go, because of graphical user interface. So it provides you visual effects. It provides you a visual treat to your eyes. So now you can understand that Windows operating system is multitasking and graphical user interface. अब हम बात करते हैं हिस्ट्री ऑफ विंडोज की. विंडोज की जो डेवलपमेंट है वो कहाँ से शुरू हुई, कब शुरू हुई, एंड नाउ हाउ इट हैज कम अप टू द विंडोज 10. सो स्टार्टिंग विद द वेरी फर्स्ट जो विंडोज थी, ये जो ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है, इट इज डेवलप्ड बाय माइक्रोसॉफ्ट कॉर्पोरेशंस which was founded in 1975 by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. These both came together and founded this Microsoft Corporation. So the very first operating system of this corporation was MS-DOS. MS-DOS was character user interface. It was not graphical user interface and very primary operating system, and which was used up to many years even after coming Windows also. It was being used. The generation of Windows started from 1985 with Win 1. 1985, 87, 90 with Win 1, 2 and 3. This development went to Windows NT. Now this version of Windows introduced in 1993 and made specifically for business, offering better control over workstation capabilities to help network administration. Basically, this version of Windows was based on high level language, and it was able to run on DOS, Windows 3 and Win32 applications. And it was a 32-bit Windows application. Then came Windows 95. Windows 95, it was a graphical user interface based operating system. Now here it started like graphical user interface, and it was released on 24th August 1995, and it was mixed, having 16-bit and 32-bit Windows operating system. और ये जो थी, it supports a FAT32 file system and multi-display, web TV and Internet Explorer. यहाँ से Internet Explorer जो था वो introduce होना शुरू हो गया. Next window is Windows 98, Win98. This was produced in two main versions. The first Windows 98 version was with many errors. It was having many programming errors, and then its revised version was created, Windows 98 second edition, and which was far better. And Windows 98 was used for a very long time. After Windows 98, the Millennium Edition came, जो upgraded version था Windows 98 का. और ये जो it was जो errors 98 में थे, these errors were tried to remove in Millennium Edition, but it was hysterically plagued with programming errors, and which may be frustrating for home users. So it didn't get any much popularity like other operating systems of Windows. So this edition didn't get much popularity. Next edition came as XP, Windows XP. It was for use on personal computers. So Microsoft released this edition on 25th October 2001. It has various users with independent profiles can be made, and at least 64 megabytes of RAM internet storage was required, and it provides 1.5 gigabytes of available space on the hard disk. And this version supported sound card, CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, drives, speakers and headphones. So quite a good option, and also a very popular version of Windows XP. Likewise, the features got increased day by day. With every edition new features were added. हर एडिशन में नए नए और नई चीज़ें आने लगी और नए फीचर्स ऐड हो गए, एंड विंडोज 7 लॉन्च हुई 2009 में, 22 जुलाई 2009 में, and it was an upgraded of Windows XP and Vista. So it does not include some standard applications like Windows Movie Maker, Windows Mail, etc. And it supports 64-bit processor, and it provides touch, speech, handwritten recognition, and have multiple firewalls in it. After Windows 7, Windows 8 was launched in 2012, and it is also it supports 64 terabyte dynamic virtual disk and provides 3D graphic support and Internet Explorer 10. Enhanced features are being were added in this version of Windows, and it supports new emerging technologies like USB 3.0 and cloud computing. Now talking about the latest version of Windows 10. Windows 10 is also designed to run equally well on tablets. Like earlier, the version of Windows were running on desktops and laptops, but Windows 10 was designed to be able to run on tablets also, and Microsoft Edge browser in place of Internet Explorer was incorporated in it. However, you can use Internet Explorer also in Windows 10, but it has much enhanced version of Microsoft browser, that is Microsoft Edge in it. Another main feature of Windows 10 is Cortana. It is similar to Siri and Google now. Like you can talk to this virtual assistant with your computer's microphone. आप बातें कर सकते हैं, अपनी कमांड्स बोल कर भी दे सकते हैं. तो Windows 10 supports this thing, and it can have multiple desktop and application views. ये बहुत एक अच्छा फीचर Windows 10 में है कि आप एक ही साथ एक ही सिस्टम पे काम करते हुए आप मल्टीपल डेस्कटॉप्स को मैनेज कर सकते हो. So this is how the chronology of Windows goes on, and after that we have with us the hardware requirements of Windows. Now, like we have seen, the Windows have evolved from character user interface to the Cortana version of Windows 10. So there is a large evolution. आपने देखा कि किस तरीके से विंडोज इवॉल्व हुई हैं. तो इस इवोल्यूशन में हार्डवेयर रिक्वायरमेंट्स भी चेंज हुई हैं. हर विंडो के वर्जन की अपनी रिक्वायरमेंट्स थी, अपनी उनको सीपीयू की स्पीड चाहिए, अपनी उनकी मेमोरी रिक्वायरमेंट है, पेरिफेरल्स की रिक्वायरमेंट है. तो दीज वर्जन हैव डिफरेंट रिक्वायरमेंट्स, बट हम यहाँ पे वी वांट टू डिस्कस हियर कि हार्डवेयर रिक्वायरमेंट्स का मतलब क्या है, कि what things are to be discussed in hardware requirements. So most common requirement, most common set of requirements defined by any operating system or software application is the physical computer resources, and it is called the hardware. So these prerequisites are known as system requirements and often used as guidelines to oppose to an absolute rule. Most software defines two sets of system requirements, minimum and recommended. So एक तो होती है मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है इस सॉफ्टवेयर को रन करने की, कि हमें मिनिमम इतनी मेमोरी चाहिए, इतनी आपकी सेकेंडरी स्टोरेज होनी चाहिए. एक होती है रेकमेंडेड, थोड़ा सा उससे हायर कि हाँ इतनी होगी तो आपका सॉफ्टवेयर इजीली रन कर पाएगा. So once we are talking about the hardware requirement, we have to discuss कि आर्किटेक्चर कौन सा है. आर्किटेक्चर का मतलब है कि उसका इंस्ट्रक्शन सेट कैसे चलता है, उसकी सिस्टम की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैसे है, या सिस्टम डिजाइन कैसा है. कि आपका जो ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है वो किस आर्किटेक्चर के लिए बना है, क्योंकि हर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, ऑल द कंप्यूटर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम्स are designed for a particular computer architecture. However, there are some software applications which are architecture independent, but most of the operating systems are designed for particular computer architecture. Next is processing power. Processing power means the power of central processing unit, CPU. It is the fundamental requirement for any software. Most of the software running on X86 architecture define processing power as the model and the clock speed of the CPU. So processing power means the model of CPU, clock speed of the CPU, and IPS, instructions per second executed by the CPU. कि एक उस सॉफ्टवेयर की रिक्वायरमेंट के लिए उसको मिनिमम कितनी IPS चाहिए एक CPU से. नेक्स्ट इज मेमोरी, रैम. मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट, क्योंकि बिकॉज कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर है जब वो रन होता है इट रिजाइड्स इन रैम ऑफ द कंप्यूटर. तो मेमोरी रिक्वायरमेंट्स आर डिफाइंड आफ्टर कंसिडरिंग डिमांड्स ऑफ एप्लीकेशंस, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, supporting softwares and files. So optimal performance of other unrelated softwares running on a multitasking computer system is also considered when defining this requirement. Means आप सिर्फ इतना नहीं ले सकते हो कि एक मेरा जो सॉफ्टवेयर है it can run on 1 GB RAM. You have to consider that CPU is running various processes in concurrently, multitasking है CPU. So आपको कंसिडर करके ही मिनिमम मेमोरी रिक्वायरमेंट देनी पड़ती है. सेकेंडरी स्टोरेज पे आएंगे, सेकेंडरी स्पेस पे आएंगे, तो डेटा स्टोरेज डिवाइस रिक्वायरमेंट्स वेरी डिपेंडिंग ऑन द साइज ऑफ द सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉलेशन. टेम्पररी फाइल्स क्रिएटेड एंड मेंटेन्ड व्हाइल इंस्टॉलिंग और रनिंग द सॉफ्टवेयर. तो ये जो सेकेंडरी स्टोरेज की रिक्वायरमेंट है ये बहुत सारी चीज़ों पे डिपेंड करती है कि आपके सॉफ्टवेयर में आपकी जो टेम्पररी फाइल्स हैं, जो एक्स्ट्रा फाइल्स हैं, और आपको कितनी स्वैप स्पेस की ज़रूरत है. नेक्स्ट इज डिस्प्ले अडेप्टर्स. इसके लिए आपको एक हर सॉफ्टवेयर की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है कि एक एवरेज सा कंप्यूटर ग्राफिक डिस्प्ले चाहिए होता है. लाइक ग्राफिक एडिटर्स हैं, या हाई एंड गेम्स हमने चलाने हैं, या हाई एंड डिस्प्ले अडेप्टर्स जो क्योंकि गेम्स चलाने के लिए आपको डिस्प्ले अडेप्टर्स भी बहुत अच्छे वाले चाहिए होते हैं. तो ये चीज़ आपने देखनी है कि हर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम की अपनी एक रिक्वायरमेंट होती है डिस्प्ले डिवाइसेस की. नेक्स्ट इज द पेरिफेरल्स. पेरिफेरल्स जो होते हैं जो बाकी डिवाइसेस अटैच्ड होते हैं सिस्टम से, तो उनको भी हमें एक अच्छी स्पीड देनी पड़ती है पेरिफेरल्स को. लाइक CD रोम उस पर चल सकता है कि नहीं, ड्राइव्स चल सकती है कि नहीं, कीबोर्ड्स आपने अटैच करने किस तरीके के कीबोर्ड्स ले सकता है, पॉइंटिंग डिवाइसेस कौन कौन से होने चाहिए, नेटवर्क डिवाइसेस किस तरीके के अटैच्ड हो सकते हैं. दीज ऑल थिंग्स कम्स अंडर द पेरिफेरल्स. सो दीज 6 things are there for defining hardware requirement of any operating system or any software. Among this, display adapters and peripherals can be considered as optional things because almost all softwares are made according to the latest trends in the peripheral devices and adapters. But these 4 requirements are the necessary ones, and we have to be very precise while selecting a operating system for a hardware configuration. So coming on to the hardware requirements of Windows, like it was Windows 2000 and XP. the CPU which was required, like processing power, it was 1.5 gigahertz Pentium 4 or Athlon XP 1500 plus processor or higher. Means 1.5 gigahertz की speed minimum है CPU की Windows 2000 चलाने के लिए. Memory requirement was 384 MB and the secondary space requirement was 2.2 GB. And media जो उसके पेरिफेरल्स अटैच होते हैं उनकी स्पीड जो है वो 10x स्पीड CD रोम की थी. ग्राफिकल हार्डवेयर जो 3D हार्डवेयर एक्सेलेटर्स हैं 34 MB ऑफ मेमोरी, मिनिमम डायरेक्ट X 9.0 MB. Hardware requirements are same way, like you will see the hardware requirements जो मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट है वो वर्जन टू वर्जन इंक्रीज हो रही है. दीज वर द अर्लियर वर्जन. अगर हम इसी चीज को अगर मैं विंडोज 8 या विंडोज 7 के लिए कंपेयर करूंगी तो मिनिमम जो सीपीयू की रिक्वायरमेंट है वो 2.5 गीगाहर्ट्ज की है. 4 GB रैम मिनिमम चाहिए, 65 GB ऑफ सेकेंडरी मेमोरी चाहिए. तो लाइक if the versions of Windows are increasing, they are becoming more sophisticated. More sophisticated means उस विंडो को रन करने के लिए उतनी ही ज्यादा हार्डवेयर की रिक्वायरमेंट है, उतनी ही ज्यादा उसको सीपीयू की स्पीड चाहिए. एफिशिएंसी तभी आपकी बढ़ती है बिकॉज हर वर्जन जब भी इंक्रीज होता है अपने साथ नए नए फीचर्स लेके आता है, और नए फीचर्स लाने का मतलब है इट विल इंक्लूड मोर प्रोग्रामिंग, मोर कोडिंग, and that more coding needs more memory space to store, more secondary space to store, and more CPU speed to execute the instructions. Now if I come to Windows 10, it needs 1 gigahertz or faster and memory 1 GB for 32-bit and 2 GB for 64-bit systems and 16 GB minimum requirement for secondary storage devices. So likewise you have seen as the versions of Windows are increasing and we see the hardware requirements are becoming at the higher end. Let's now check how you can check your system configuration, what your system has the configuration, how much RAM it has, उसके प्रोसेसर की स्पीड क्या है, उसके डिस्प्ले अडेप्टर्स क्या है. तो उसके लिए यू हैव टू राइट क्लिक ऑन दिस पीसी. नॉर्मल बाकी विंडोज के वर्जन में दिस इज माय कंप्यूटर, यू कैन जस्ट राइट क्लिक ऑन दिस पीसी एंड क्लिक ऑन प्रॉपर्टीज. जैसे ही आप प्रॉपर्टीज पे क्लिक करोगे दिस डायलॉग बॉक्स विल ओपन. इसके अंदर यू विल गेट द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ अबाउट द सॉफ्टवेयर एज वेल एज द हार्डवेयर. लाइक सॉफ्टवेयर इसमें विंडोज 10 होम सिंगल लाइसेंस है, प्रोसेसर इसमें है i5 एंड 1.6 गीगाहर्ट्ज का प्रोसेसर है, 8 GB इसकी रैम है, 64-bit ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है, नो पेन और टच इनपुट इज अवेलेबल फॉर दिस डिस्प्ले. ये इसका नेम है जो यू कैन चेंज नेम अकॉर्डिंगली, आप अपना रख सकते हैं जो भी आप रखना चाहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज यू कैन क्लिक ऑन डिवाइस मैनेजर and you can check here the display adapters. यहाँ पे display adapters हैं जैसे Intel UHD Graphics 620 या Nvidia GeForce MX 110 है. Similarly ऑडियो इनपुट्स के और आउटपुट के लिए भी आप चेक कर सकते हो. लाइक हेडफोन्स हैं बोट रॉकर्स के कनेक्ट हो रखे हैं या स्पीकर भी है. इफ द हेडफोन्स आर नॉट कनेक्टेड देन स्पीकर विल वर्क. सो these things are there. So this is one way to see what is the configuration of your system. दूसरा तरीका क्या है, अपने सर्च बार में नीचे राइट कंट्रोल पैनल and open control panel, then go to system and security. System and security option में systems option choose कीजिए. यहाँ पे भी the same thing, the same dialog box जो अभी डिस्प्ले किया था वो भी इस तरीके से ओपन हो सकता है. So there are two ways. You can just right click on my PC, this PC, and go to properties, or you can go to the control panel, then select system and securities, and then select system.
and then you can see the configuration of your system.